Hi everyone. I hope you all are having a good time because I was literally having a very great time of my life listening to the fellow speakers who were sharing their journeys and works. It actually made me feel motivated and energized me within. And मैं थोड़ा ज़्यादा nervous हूँ because it's my first TEDx. I have been to schools and colleges to deliver speeches before, but this is special, and so you all are. I guess everyone here has their own story, and we all are writing stories of our life every day with a new chapter in it. And so am I. This little girl of 5 feet 2 inches tall, oh, sorry, that's short, I guess. From being just a student to being one of the most youngest climate and social justice activists working in this space since the age of 60. I am currently pursuing Bachelor of Science with my diploma courses in climate change mitigation and climate solutions from University of Edinburgh in Cape Town. I aspire to become a doctor, and so I am a medical aspirant too. I am currently serving as one of the coordinators at Fridays for Future India, carrying out the legacy by Greta Thunberg and Disha Ravi. With that, I've always been accomplishing and founding chapters in Fridays for Future Uttar Pradesh to create awareness in urban as well as rural areas, where I have established 17 city chapters here in Uttar Pradesh only. With that, I am an active youth campaigner at Bal Raksha Bharat and the founding member of Conscious Humans and the founder of Pathshala, which is an eco education program. With that, I'm also heading other projects like Bhumitra Initiative by Swapna Foundation and Litter Free Lucknow. So आप लोग सोच रहे होंगे क्यों बता रही है इतना, क्या है ये सब, नहीं जानना हमें. All of this was necessary to mention to keep it much closer to the point, that is to raise awareness in the best way possible through these mediums and platforms. We meet people who are like minded, who help us to learn, who help us to grow, who share ideas and listen to ours, and so we can implement them freely. This is how it works. So, all of this started when I was 16, and my 16-year-old version realized that something unusual was happening around me. I have always been that kind of a child which is very observant. Okay. So that is why I am very affected by people and everything around me. My parents are always kind of traveling, so I always used to hung up by them कि मुझे भी travel करने मिले, and so I have always I am like been to every cities and states of India till now. तो जब भी मैं कहीं जाती थी तो I used to get connected with the nature, with the roads, with everything, with the people I met across. And I was that kind of a person. जब मैं वहां से वापस आती थी तो I was literally used to say bye trees, bye mountains, bye hotel. तो इस तरह की बच्ची थी मैं, और अभी भी हूँ. अभी मैं आपके सामने थोड़ा मैच्योर बनने की कोशिश कर रही हूँ. सो इसी तरह का कुछ इतना ऑब्जर्वेंट थी मैं कि एक बार ऐसी मैं कहीं ट्रैवल कर रही थी और मैंने एक बच्चे को देखा. He was like he has no clothes on his body and he was barefoot. सिग्नल था, काफी गर्म था बाहर, और ऑफ कोर्स आई वाज द प्रिविलेज वन सिटिंग इन माय कार, एयर कंडीशनड, एंड privileged ones to ignore the fact that climate change is happening, जो मुझे बाद में पता चला. तो मैंने उस बच्चे को देखा, उसके पास कुछ चप्पल नहीं था, वो कोई कपड़ा नहीं पहन रखा था, वो बस सड़क पे खड़ा था, एंड ही वाज कंटिन्यूअसली डूइंग दिस. तो उस टाइम पे मुझे समझ नहीं है वो क्यों ऐसे खड़ा है. वो एक्चुअली ही वाज नॉट बेगिंग, ही वाज जस्ट स्टैंडिंग. इट वाज अ स्लम एरिया, आई गेस कोई स्लम एरिया के पास से हम लोग गुजर रहे थे. एंड दैट वाज अ मार्च एंड, एंड जून शुरू होता है, बारिश होने लगती है, और उस टाइम पे 2 दिन तक कंटिन्यू बारिश हुई थी. एंड जस्ट लाइक एवरी मॉडर्न फैमिलीज डू, बारिश हो रही है, चलो चाय पीने चलते हैं. एंड सो माई फैमिली डिड, एंड आई कॉन्क्वर्ड माई विंडो सीट एंड केप्ट ऑन ऑब्जर्विंग. फिर मैंने क्या देखा कि एक झोपड़ी थी, उसमें 2 बच्चे बैठे हुए थे, एंड देयर वाज अ लेडी. द हट वाज ऑल ड्रेंचिंग विथ वाटर, एंड इट वाज आई गेस 11:30 at night, I guess. So I couldn't do anything to help them, but that affected me a lot. I couldn't sleep that night. And when I came back, I complained to my parents that मैंने ऐसे ऐसे देखा है and I'm so much affected by that. तो उन्होंने बोला कि बेटा do not think too much and keep yourself busy. एक और एक्स्ट्रा करिकुलर जुड़ गया मेरी लाइफ में क्योंकि मैं ज़्यादा सोचती थी. But still, I had something in my mind. I used to, just like मुझे कोई पता नहीं था कि ये मैं क्या सोच रही हूँ, क्यों मुझे इतना ये सब सारी चीज़ें ट्रिगर कर रही हैं. Why all of these incidents are making me anxious and curious, because just like most of the people do, even I skipped those last science chapters of my science textbooks. So I began from the scratch. I went to my school books, the scratched, the chapters which I missed. And at that time I used to study them just to get good marks. But then जब बाद में मैंने पढ़ा तो I kept on, digging it. And for different resources, say I collected more things. And then I developed skills on writing blogs, where I started writing on air pollution, water pollution, and river pollution as well, because I was born in Varanasi, where I saw the river Ganga getting deteriorated day by day. We used to pray there, and then there are people who are dumping their, garbage in it. So I was just writing my opinions, and when I started putting them out, when I started, posting them online, so there were less of people who were reading it, but there were more of people commenting on it, like with bad comments, which was a bit hurtful. But ठीक है, I was adamant. मैं एक ढीठ बच्ची थी, मुझे ज़्यादा फर्क नहीं पड़ रहा था. So with that, I continued my work, and I realized that the moment was crucial when I realized that nobody around me is ready to take this deal as an urgent one, and I need to figure this out. Living in the most polluted state of the most polluted nation requires lot more effort than writing few blogs or delivering such speeches. So I made up my mind to step on ground, and that's where I started working with Bhumitra Initiative, where we conducted cleanups, plog walks, and plantation drives. With Fridays for Future India, we launched campaigns on forest conservation and river conservation. Also, we demanded justice and implementation of rules from governing bodies. And with Pathshala, we organized workshops on plastic upcycling. We organized seminars on SDGs and climate action, and plan to come up with more initiatives with my fellow friend Venkatesh, the Conscious Humans. With all of this happening, I kept my social media game very strong, because I feel like we as the youths are more into scrolling the reels. So we made it fun, we made it interactive, and we tried to attract the youths through our reels and let people join us through the power of the power of social media. So I think बहुत सारी चीजें हमने जान ली कि हम लोगों ने क्या किया, कैसे किया. एंड ये भी मैंने बता दिया कि ज्वाइन करना मूवमेंट्स और इनिशिएटिव्स को कितना ज़रूरी है, बिकॉज इट हेल्प्स यू टू ग्रो. एंड आई थिंक वी हैव हर्ड ऑफ enough about climate change happening, the calamities, floods destroying homes, cyclones, heat waves, pollution, coral reefs disappearing, animals going extinct. I think this is not the time to sit, talk, and gossip. I think this is the time to walk the talk, to adopt the challenges of the crisis. This is the time to protect the present generation. This is the time to gift our future generations a blue-green sparkling marble free of pollution, calamities, and disasters. This is the time where we have to act now. This is not the time to just sit, listen, and go. No, we have to act now. We have to act for the people who comes from underprivileged sections, who come from marginalized sections of the society, who has the least of resources but are affected the most. We have to stand up for the voiceless animals, for every living species on this planet. And so the aim is simple: to take climate action in the best way possible by switching to a sustainable lifestyle. You all can be a change maker. You all can be a change maker. What all you have to do is to learn, initiate, engage, empower each other, and be consistent in your efforts. And gradually, you will see the world changing around you. I have always heard Venkatesh saying, if you want to see the change, be the change. That's all we have to do. And we have to imply in our lives to make a change. With this, I would like to end my speech with a quote saying, if not us, then who? If not now, then when? Because we are the youths of the nation. We are the building blocks of the nation. And we are born with certain responsibilities and duties on this planet. And so it is indeed in our hands to care of it. So I think मैं यहाँ से चली जाऊंगी बट आपको मेरी बात ना याद रहे, आपको मेरी चीजें ना याद रहे, बट एक चीज आप जरूर याद रखिएगा, whenever you step out of this room today, सिर्फ एक चीज को आप लेके जाइएगा, एंड इसको ले जाने के लिए आपको थोड़ी मेहनत करनी पड़ेगी. I will repeat my quote in Hindi, which is the Hindi version of if not us then who, if not now then when, and you have to repeat after me. First we'll give this a trial. मैं बोलूंगी अब नहीं तो कब, आप बोलेंगे हम नहीं तो कौन. Okay? Works? आवाज नहीं आई मुझे. Okay. So this is the trial one. अब नहीं तो कब? नो नॉट, कोई एनर्जी नहीं है इसमें. फिर से, अब नहीं तो कब? हम नहीं तो कब? अब नहीं तो कब? थोड़ा और तेज होना चाहिए भाई, इतने में नहीं होगा काम. अब नहीं तो कब? That was the energy I was waiting for. Thank you so much everyone. Thank you so much for being such a wonderful audience.